Y'all press two in the comments. Y'all can hear me. 212. Explosive news for y'all tonight. Explosive news for y'all tonight. Y'all can hear me. Press two in the comment section. Let me get a mic check. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Y'all can hear me. Man, oh man, oh man. So, man, you see on your screen, Emmanuel Ruiz. They basically call him the Sin City Manny. That's the name he goes by on YouTube, or Sin City Family or something like that, familiar, something like that. Anyways, this is the guy who unalived two black YouTubers, husband and wife. They had a long feud for a long time. These two had already met up and seen each other. It was a situation that all started with this guy, Manny Sin City. Apparently, he was a streamer in Las Vegas. He used to dress up like a clown along with a lot of other people and do just different things in Vegas, like different shows, I guess, like that, in the streets and things like that, I guess, for money. One night, the man and the lady that he murdered were in a different area where he was at. She had her selfie stick up and was recording everything that was around. That's what the Finleys used to do. Two black people would just call them the Finleys. R.I.P. to them. They would go around recording just everything, live streaming their lives, live streaming everything. They talked about boxing some. That's how they based their thing around. But they did a lot of live streaming together, and he just did a lot of live streaming in general. Just talking and live streaming and going around places and live streaming. So, anyways, they first went the same place as this guy. This guy had a costume on. He was in his costume. She started to record him, and he slapped the camera out of her face, he slapped the camera out of her hand, sort of like. And so she put it back up and was like, yo, what you doing? He comes back and slaps it again. And so then a whole ruckus breaks out. And then his wife, I guess, or somebody gets into it. Dude swinging a stick at the girl as well. And people are trying to get in between and break it up. He pulls out mace and starts spraying people with mace. That is how this thing really got going. Then after that, these two had beef. They was going at each other, but it was a beef that didn't get out of control at that time, to the point where it was gunplay or nothing like that. So I don't think that the Finleys ever thought that it was going to get that deep to where it was going to be gunplay involved. So now you get to the next point. They're going on and on and on and on. Back and forth with each other on YouTube. This one guy is going in on the other guy. This guy's going in on that guy. They're both going at each other. Right? And both going hard at each other, real super hard. And today we found out some new information about this guy on your screen. Now, he went to court today, and a lot of things happened in court today. Now, he went to court today, and it's found out that he doesn't even have a lawyer yet. So he asked the judge today in court this morning if he could get a private lawyer. Now, this dude, looking at his face in court, he was damn near broken in tears. Now, you could tell this dude, he could barely talk. The lady beside him was asking him a question. When the judge was talking to him, he could barely speak. And I told you those glasses, everybody's like, why you can wear sunglasses inside? Those are prescription glasses. I told people that. Those are prescription glasses, right? And so, let you guys know what's going on right here. That y'all can see this guy. So he's walking, he goes in the courtroom. I'm going to let you guys hear what happened in the courtroom. Hold on.
Manuel Diaz Ruiz, 25CR049486. This is Dr. Boyd. He is present for the, I guess he's going to say, public defender's office. All right, the defendant is present in custody as well. This is 25CR049486. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Fidelis, good state. That's right. You have a copy of the complaint? Yes. Here, I bring you a copy we're reading? Yes. Right, so now it's time, we just want to do the prelim now. What do you guys want to do? I think it's Mr. Rose would like to ask for a 3-week status check. He has not had any opportunity to speak to family about the possibility of hiring private counsel, and I think he would like to have that possibility. So we would ask for 3-week status check and also time. Within that time, it's going to file a written bail motion on his behalf. Because bail is, there is no bail. Right now, you're in no bail, sir. All right. My understanding is you want to continue this with the possibility of hiring your own counsel. Is that correct? Then yes. Yes. Right. You understand you would have a right to have a preliminary hearing and then 15 days to wait on that date. Is that correct? Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and
So all that talk went out the window when he got in court today. All that, 8 homes, this, that, and the third, or whatever he was saying about, what I'm saying, he was going, because there's a video of him in the car talking crazy, greasy. Now, in that video in the car when he was talking super greasy, man, they were on Court TV today talking about this. So on Court TV today, you can see him kind of balling up right there as he walked out. You can see his face. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in, because now there is a twist to this situation. Now, I think, first of all, I think he's feeling it in the courtroom right now, as far as it's hitting him, reality is hitting him that not only did he take 2 lives and take them away from their family, he took himself away from his family. But now there is a major twist on this story, and y'all smash the like button, share, and subscribe, and I'm about to tell you. Today, on Court TV, it was revealed and speculated that this guy possibly was a part of a gang. Now, this happened, to be said, because of signs that he was throwing up in his videos. And they're saying that he was throwing up gang signs in those videos that he was throwing up in front of. Now, he's pleading self-defense. He said that he thought dude was trying to pull out something on him. What up, cuz? Which you could hear in the tape. He said, what up, cuz? But don't nobody think that dude had no blicky on him, nor the girl. He said the girl, like, she was reaching for something, too. You know what I'm saying? That's cap. Like I said before, the girl was just arguing with you because you had blasted off on her husband. And they didn't think it was going to be that serious. But this dude right here, obviously, he took it to the furthest extent. But today, he revealed something on Court TV. And what they revealed on Court TV today is that from a specialist who reads the gang members' gang signs, is now saying this dude was throwing up certain gang signs, and he may have been a part of a gang. And I'm going to let y'all hear what it is right here. Let's get to it.
Reports that gunfire, and they found 2 victims who were laying on the sidewalk suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Our officers rendered medical aid to both victims, but their efforts to save those victims' lives were unsuccessful, and both victims were pronounced deceased at the scene.
A man is now in custody in connection to a shooting on the Las Vegas Strip, which killed 2 people. The shocking moment was also caught on camera, right next to the famous Bellagio fountains. Surrendering to Las Vegas police. The victims, Rodney Finley, known as Steve the Legend, and his wife, Tanisha, seen here on another video from Rodney's YouTube page. The couple just started live streaming moments before that shooting occurred. Now, police have yet to officially identify any alleged motive here. So the question we're asking our power panel, what could have made this feud turn deadly? Let's bring in our panel now. So honored to have with me former United States Attorney William E. Linfeld, private investigator and former Army Intelligence Officer Manuel Gomez, and the host of the Music City 911 podcast, Brandon Hall. Good morning to you all. Manuel, would you kick off?
Oh, damn, man. They bringing everybody. They bringing all types of specialists. It's crazy. That's crazy. I'm telling y'all, man, stay away from people that are crazy. Stay away from people that are crazy.
Conversation, please. What may have led to this horrific incident? Well, the first thing I just want to say is Manuel Ruiz is a gang member. If you look at one of the videos that he posts before he finds Finney, he actually goes like this and makes gang signs like that, showing that he's MS-13 gang saying, from what I can tell. The cops is saying this dude is a gang member. So, old boy allegedly got caught up in a gang. The gang member who was allegedly a part of the gang that he named. Now, is that confirmed by me? I don't know. I'm just going off of what the officer said. So this dude, people just thinking that these is YouTubers. You understand what I'm saying? This is what the police said. Now let me play that again. Play it again. Because this is on the news right now. This is on the news. Let me play this again for y'all. Of our conversation, please. What may have led to this horrific incident? Well, the first thing I just want to say is Manuel Ruiz is a gang member. If you look at one of the videos, now see, people gonna come on here and tell me, oh, no, Chicken Man, what you talking about? I'm not saying it. The goddamn police is saying it. The police is saying it. I'm not saying it. It's the police saying this on TV. They've done investigation so far. This is what they're saying. He didn't say allegedly. He said he is. Read it again. Listen to it again. He didn't say, oh no, he's allegedly. He said he is. You gonna come up here and get mad at me for telling? The police said that. The police said what gang they believe he's a part of. So how you gonna come in the comments and say, "Come on, hey man, you don't know what you're talking about"? Nigga, shut up. Hell, you gonna get mad, nigga? I'm telling you what they said on TV. Investigator and former Army intelligence officer Manuel Gomez and the host of Music City 911 podcast, Brandon Hall. Good morning to you all. Manuel, would you kick off our conversation, please? What may have led to this horrific incident? Well, the first thing I just want to say is Manuel Ruiz is a gang member. If you look at one of the videos that he posts before he finds Finney, he actually goes like this and makes gang signs like that on his hand, showing that he's MS-13 gang saying, from what I can tell. Second, he's walking around with gang tags. Third, let's stop that again. So to the nigga who said in the comment section, I'm capping, nigga, your mama capping, nigga. He said not only that was he throwing up gang signs, he said he got gang tattoos. That's what he said. Point blank period, apostrophe T. He got gang tattoos. I'm not saying that. Stop saying that, nigga. The hell wrong with you? They specialize in this stuff. When they go after these gangs, they specialize in identifying gang tattoos, gang signs, blah. They're saying this, they ain't new to this party. So that's what they're saying. Whether he is or isn't, hey man, that ain't in my ballpark. I'm telling you what they say. So old boy, he got into it, and I'm gonna read y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. He got into it with what the police are calling a full-fledged gang member. Point blank period. Dude, he was saying in the videos while throwing up his signs, he was saying he was gonna stand on business. He was saying he gonna stand on business. He was saying that in the video. What he was gonna do. He was riding around saying, yo, I'm looking for my friend. I'm looking for my very best friend. Where he at? I'm looking at
Yo, I'm gonna say this. This is a wake up call for everybody. This is a wake up call.
All right, but make us a nice shark gumbo. I catch you in a few. I call it shark gumbo. You better finish browning that shark on down. We're gonna catch you in a few. We're gonna keep on cooking this thing on through. Gonna let it darken up some. We're gonna drop some little crabs in there to give it a little flavor. We're gonna give our shrimp a little head start. Put just a little color on it, just a little bit to give it a little head start. Gonna drop them in. We got them big shrimp too. The color really starting to set on there. Brown that shark down some. That's gonna get in there so we get it finished cooking. Let's just dump that on up in there. We're gonna get that some color. We'll get it all coated up. It's gonna blend right on in. We'll get the rest of these crabs in there. I'll catch y'all in a few. Look at that right there. We got them crabs in there. We got that shrimp in there. We got that shark meat right there, nice and tender. It done browned up a little bit. We got that shrimp, bell peppers, onions, got that okra. We're looking good. And you know we got that rice and we got that cornbread. Look at that. Gotta get that juice on there first. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Got a piece of shark right there. Look at that right there. Look at that. Now we're gonna go in. Look at that. Got that crab on there. Add some more shrimp, sausage, gumbo right there. But I call it shark gumbo. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Se ele jogar com os original, ele não mata. Agora se ele jogar com quem?
Mas...
This food. We got mac and cheese, candied yams, baked pork chops, fried chicken, greens, cornbread, onions, banana pudding. Oh my gosh. Now, come in here real quick, preacher man. Preacher man. So, I am so pumped because this is Easter, right?
Yes, sir.
This is Easter
Yes, sir.
Sunday with my family.
Sir.
And, right. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat.
You heard? Oh, said the man was a gang member. It's crazy. The man was a gang.
So you can get mad at me. I'm telling you what the cops saying on TV.
Do this horrific incident. Well, the first thing I just want to say is Manuel Rivas
is a gang member. If you look at one of the videos that he posts before he finds Finney, right, he actually goes and goes like this and makes gang signs like that on his hand, showing that he's like MS-13 gang saying, from what I can tell. Second, he's walking around with gang tags. Third, he also says on the video, I'm gonna get a teardrop. What does that mean in the street? That means I'm gonna get a body. I'm gonna kill someone. He's 13 gang saying, from what I can tell. Second, he's walking around with gang tags. Third, he also says I'm a gang member. A full-fledged gang member. Point blank period.
Shout out to everybody getting money. When you getting money, you don't mind other people getting money. So anybody mad with getting money probably ain't getting money.
I'm looking for
Fuck, man. All the money is out there. You know what I'm saying? It's too hot to go back. Damn. Keisha again, man. Gotta call her, man.
the gang member. If you look at one of the videos that he posts before he finds Finney, like, he actually goes like this and makes gang signs like that on his hand, showing that he's like an MS-13 gang saying, from what I can tell. Second, he's walking around with gang tags. Third, he also says on the video, I'm gonna get a teardrop. What does that mean in the street? That means I'm gonna get a body. I'm gonna kill someone. He really states that. Now, granted, Finney was instigating him by saying that he had psychological problems and, making complaints, almost shutting down his site, which is still no reason to kill him. But Manny Ruiz is a killer. He is a gang member. And what I find appalling is that nobody has looked at the. I seen somebody in the comment section say he ain't no hitter. That man said we was going to put people down straight like that on the strip. Everybody. Y'all keep saying, oh, he ain't no hitter. He just hit 2 people. He ain't no hitter. He just walked out there in front of everybody on the strip in public. On the Las Vegas Strip. Cold-blooded, nigga. Walk right down on him. And girl walked up on him. Boom. Crazy. He a straight hitter. And he said he was going to do it. The videos is on YouTube. He said what he was going to do before. He was riding around in his car talking about what he was going to do before he seen him. Going to put him in the dirt. That's exactly what he said he was going to do. Unfortunately, the family was laughing the whole time, thinking it was a joke, thinking this dude had, you know what I'm saying? This dude wasn't a joke, bro. This dude walked down on him. He let him. Y'all do something else, man. I don't know what y'all call a hitter. That right there, on somebody straight like that, letting it go on him, and having no remorse for his wife either. Obvious. When you look at the video of him saying that he's looking for Finney, he is showing the gang signs, and he is representing.
Well, we knew your insight would be helpful, Manuel. Thank you for that. I want to play for you, gentlemen, a clip from an eyewitness describing seeing the shooting to Scripps News local station in Las Vegas. Let's take a look.
I heard 7 shots, just back to back. It was furiously, really fast, really loud, and it was, like I said, it was pretty scary. As soon as my wife and I walked down the first time through here, and walking, I getting the chills, a little stomach filling, and a heat feeling. It's not the same as we usually walk through here every day, watching the fountains, and I changed it a little bit. It does, because you just feel a little unsafe now.
Most certainly. I'm sure people are on edge. William Ehlenfeld, I'd love to turn to you next, please. When we think about what prosecutors can do, working in conjunction with the investigators who are on the ground case like this. Would you kind of take us behind the that may be going on this morning to gather more information?
Of course, yes. So the prosecutors are working with the investigators to determine what the appropriate charges should be. There have been 2 charges against Mr. Ruiz, but they'll continue to look at that to see if they need to tweak it before they present it to a grand jury. They'll also follow up with investigators to see if there needs to be additional surveillance obtained, additional interviews conducted. This is a Las Vegas Strip. There's a lot of video available. They've already collected quite a bit of it. Of course, this was being live streamed as well. So they want to make sure they get a hold of all of the evidence because Mr. Ruiz is presumed innocent until and unless proven guilty. So he'll be entitled to all the evidence presented to him and his defense counsel so he can try to build a defense. He's claiming self-defense, and so prosecutors will work with investigators to try to rebut that. I don't think they're going to have too much difficulty doing that. Everything I've read and seen, it looked like this absolutely was not self-defense. This was an intentional act. He was seeking to do this because he had this rivalry, this YouTube rivalry, trying to become the biggest YouTuber in the Vegas area. Prior incidents with these individuals, so it's going to be very difficult for Mr. Ruiz to defend himself, and I don't think the self-defense argument is going to hold up.
Excellent legal analysis. William, thank you for that. Brenton Hall, last but certainly not least, welcome back on the show. It's always great to have you, and you do true.
Now, right?
They gonna figure it
I
out.
told everybody that was listening to this video, like dude did. I told everybody, dude ran down. He said that in the car. He been saying it.
They gonna figure it out what happened. You know, they picked on him. You know, on that online beef. You know, sending strikes and all that shit. You know, all that extra shit. That's what I say, man. You know, sometimes it's
And I told a lot of people, I know a lot of people.
This cup. This cup stays cold. This cup stays cold for days.
That's too. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link.
Right here. Still cold.
It's crazy.
What?
No, no, no.
Still cold. Don't got to put no ice in it. So I pray. Get you one of these cups. $20. Get your own little cup. It's everywhere with you. You know? Take this on the wall. Stays nice and cold.
When the dude said that, so man, the dude was riding around saying it. He was riding around saying it, man. He was riding around saying what he was going to do. And he acted upon that. He stood on what he said he was going to do. And so, again, for you guys who didn't get to hear what he said or didn't know what the guy was talking about, well, there's a certain video that's out, right? Now, that video that's out shows, him riding around. I think it was that morning he was riding around. This guy was riding all around Las Vegas that morning looking for this dude. Now, remember, this dude was on live. Okay, since he came from Vegas, the things were on live. They were going to a restaurant on live, eating on live, moving around on live. They were doing all these things
They got
on
every.
live. So he was saying, yeah, man, that guy's in my city, man. So that's what he was saying. He was like, yo, that guy's in my city, man. He said, and he basically, was stand on it. He was like,
A logical standpoint, everybody should.
and he said, I'm looking for you everywhere. Where you at, dog? Where you at? He was riding around looking for dude. I told you.
Cause I'm like, yeah,
This
cause
was
like, yeah,
cold-blooded.
for niggas willing to kill you straight on
He
YouTube.
straight ran down on dude. He seen him, walked past him,
What's
and dude
that?
made a mistake because when he walked past him, Finley, instead of like giving him
What's that?
what he was on,
Look, you wanted to kill you on YouTube.
sort of, he didn't run up on him. He turned in his direction. He turned in his direction. And when he turned
What's next?
you man, bro.
Nigga ready to blow you
I
up.
mean, you had walked out the camera, but you had already
Right?
seen what it was, man. And it's just a devastating thing to see, man.
Oh, man.
That
Niggas is
situation
ready.
like that, man. It's really, really bad to see that.
So I told people, make people fuck with everybody.
And how dude, reacted to that entire situation and how
Niggas is really, really ready.
panned out.
It's like that.
You know
You know?
what I'm saying? But he definitely
Niggas is really ready.
was popping that shit. He straight up said it. He said straight up what he was gonna do. And that was premeditated like a mofo. There ain't no way around that not being premeditated. He said that. Matter of fact, let me see if this is the one he said that. Yeah.
Niggas nowadays don't.
Here's the right here.
Oh.
One of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm dying to see him. We doing fuel bar tonight? How we're doing? I'll fucking be there. Fucking be there. You better fucking believe it. You think I'm not gonna show up? You think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Somebody trying to send me my invite. That's right. Outside. Fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel? Doing the fuel bar tonight. Wherever you go, I will be there. Come on, I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know?
He was saying all that. So I told you guys, do what you do. Was like, yo, I gotta say hi to my biggest fan. You know? He said, where you at, man? I've been looking all over. He said this. He said that he had been riding all over Vegas looking for this guy. He said, hey, Holmes, I've been riding all over Vegas looking for you, man. I've been out here everywhere. I was looking for you everywhere, dog. That's how I know this ain't gonna work. Because he said, yo, he literally said he was riding around everywhere looking for this dude to stand on business. So when he said that, I just knew what it was, bro. And I think that homie, again, he just, man, old boy was slipping, man. Like, you can't be slipping like that, man. He was slipping, bro. Finley, you know what I'm saying? You should not have been doing that, man. Like, to me, when you got a guy like that, who, you know what I'm saying, bro, who, you know, is saying, bro, dude said he was going to put you in the dirt. People think these people playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that. At the least bit, you take that shit. Anybody come with a threat like that, bro, you got to take that serious, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to be honest with you, man. R.I.P. to the brother who lost his life and the sister, but I don't think they took it as serious as they should have taken it, man. I think this shit was way too serious, bro. And I don't think they took it as serious as they should have taken it. And I just think that it got way, you know what I'm saying, out of control, man. And that's just a sad situation to see, man. The dude was in the car talking like that, bro. And I know he seen that video because dude went on his channel and put that video up. So he seen what it was. And what did he do? He turned around and went right to the Vegas Strip and went live and let him know. And he knew dude was coming because he seen him when he went behind him. So he didn't think, I don't think he thought that the dude hit him with Mace last time. I think that he thought, oh, yeah, he got me on that. Man, you can't take nobody for granted out here, bro. Everybody on that. You know what I'm saying? We live in a whole new era. People say, oh, man, they ain't gonna say, man, listen, bro. Anybody come with that threat, bro, you better take that shit serious. I don't care who it is. We like a nerd can crash out. And this is the part people gotta understand, man. It don't matter who you is, bro. People can crash out and make it an issue, bro. And again, dude was riding around, man.
You can say the nerd could crash out.
He definitely was riding around looking for that.
Fucking nerd.
So that's just how it ended up. Man, dude lost his life off. It's just very, very, it was very disturbing to me that he took it to that length. And both of them, I should say, was going back and forth. But dude, he had no reason to do that like that. Dog. That shit was trash what he did, bro. He shouldn't have did that, bro. He should have never did that. He did, bro. That's whack, bro. You don't do that, man. And to me, I just think again it was out of pocket. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was unnecessary, man. And now you got a dude that's him and his wife is never come here again. They ain't gonna have their kids no more. They out of here. And not only that, you look at a whole different other situation. He don't lost his wife. He ain't gonna have no family. And that man might face a death penalty based off this shit, bro. He might face the death penalty based off of this. You know what I mean? And so, and dude was trolling him too. I ain't gonna lie. He was trolling him.
Tuesday, my fault. My day's all jacked up, but video. Woke up this morning. Shout out Sin City family. They got our last 2 videos taken down. It don't matter. We're gonna keep doing it. But I do need y'all help this time. It's one time for your boy. I never ask y'all for nothing. I never do. I never ask y'all to subscribe nothing. But this time I'm gonna ask y'all. Can y'all subscribe to the new channel? Sin City Penny on YouTube. I'm a part of the family now. I'm the Black Stepchild. Many accepted me in. So I need y'all to go over there, subscribe to that channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I need y'all to go subscribe. Get that one up because just in case this one gets taken.
And that's the thing, man. They going back over. This is all subscribers, man. That's crazy work, man. This is all over subscribers, y'all. So when you had this stuff going on, man, it was just so sad, bro. All of these things was going on, man. It was very, 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 but then again, listen to dude again, y'all. Listen to him.
Being in Vegas.
Listen, I want y'all to listen to this right here, y'all. Listen to this.
Immediately
Listen.
I'm out here searching for my baby. Went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. Fucking dying to see him. We doing field bar tonight? What we're doing, I'll fucking be there. Fucking be there. Better fucking believe it. Come to Mike City, you think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. That's right. Outside. You gonna field bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the field bar without the fuel? We're doing the field bar tonight. Fucking go. Wherever you go, I will be there. Oh man, come on, I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know? Bed. He came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream, and I didn't see my biggest fan. Teardrop. Would finally.
So he said, I told y'all, you get a teardrop, that means you're catching a body. He said it right there online. He was like, yo, I heard you was here. I got out of bed so effing fast. He said that shit, bro. Dude should have been on point, bro. Man over here talking about getting a teardrop. Let me tell you something, dog. Cats ain't playing, man. Cats is not playing, bro. Think it's a joke if you want to, man. I know people laughing, saying clown this, clown that. Man, ain't no clown when they run you down. Dude ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe dude was Mexican too. Mexican cats ain't playing, man. You ever been to Mexico before? How the Mexicans get down, bro? They stand on business, man. They're not finna play no games, bro. When he was talking about getting a teardrop, dude should have already been known. Okay. Is that real? It's serious. You know what I'm saying? But homie, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. He was laughing as much as he was laughing. Because it wasn't funny, man. That shit was sad. You know what I mean? It was sad, bro. It went down like that, man. You feel real bad because those two, they was a happy couple. You could tell that they was happy together. To both lose your life together like that, dog. And y'all smash the like button, man. Even Law and Crime talking about this shit, man.
Sending tourists scrambling on the trip. Police releasing new details as questions swirl about what led up to violence. I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the details. You're watching Law and Crime. Footage circulating online appears to show YouTuber Rodney Finley, known to followers as Finny the Legend, spending his final moments with his wife before both were gunned down in Las Vegas Sunday night.
Officers immediately ran towards that gunfire, and they found two victims laying on the sidewalk, suffering from apparent gunshot wounds.
The shooting, happening live on a stream, unfolded on the Las Vegas Strip near the Bellagio Hotel. Police identifying the victims as Rodney Finley and his wife, Tanisha Finley.
Our officers rendered medical aid to both victims, but their efforts to save those victims' lives were unsuccessful.
Undersheriff Andrew Walsh confirming the pair knew the suspect. Police later identifying him as Manuel Ruiz.
The suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
Andrew Ruiz reportedly had an ongoing virtual call, trading verbal jabs, hosting heated live streams, and calling each other out across platforms. Men building followings on YouTube, fueling an online rivalry that reportedly stemmed from a copyright issue and other personal tensions. Ruiz, known online as Sin City Manny, posting this video, widely believed to be aimed at Finley.
Went through every casino there is. And there's one of my biggest fans here in town. I'm dying to see him.
After the shooting, Ruiz allegedly left the scene, ditching his shirt, hat, and the gun before hopping into a rideshare, according to an arrest report obtained by KLAS. Investigators say he later surrendered to police, claiming self-defense. Ruiz reportedly told investigators he believed the Finleys were going to shoot him, saying Tanisha Finley was, quote, dancing in his face, and that he saw Rodney Finley avoid receiving again.
Almost something he thought they was gonna kill him. Man, he a liar, bro. Almost she was dead. Man, they was over there by the bridge, man. He was over there by the bridge where the water at, man. He was all the way on the sidewalk, where everybody else was walking. They over there. He was over. Dude was laughing, but he wasn't nowhere. He wasn't right in his face. Neither was she. The only reason why she came up is because you started popping off at him. When you opened fire. She couldn't believe it. That's the only reason why, dog. He gonna say self-defense.
And which he thought was a weapon.
Good morning, Mr. Ruiz.
Now, Ruiz is facing 2 counts of murder, appearing in court for the first time as the online feud that once played out on the screen could head to trial.
Arrested for 2 counts of open murder and use of a deadly weapon. The court is planning to follow cause assisted for your arrest.
YouTube streamers were in attendance at Ruiz's hearing. Marquise Wiley telling KLAS the feud between the 2 content creators was, quote, childish and didn't make any sense. Wiley went on to say that he understands wanting to compete for viewers, but he never thought it would end in violence. Here to break down the story with me is criminal defense attorney Michael Troiano. Michael, thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely, pleasure to be here.
Now, this case seems like a collision between internet drama and real tragedy. From a legal perspective, though, how do prosecutors start to piece together intent in a case like this?
Well, so far the intent seems pretty clear. Although the media does a great job, they don't always get it right. But when you're self-documenting your own online beef, that kind of makes the detective jobs easy for them, right? So it looks like the victims, the gentleman and his girlfriend or wife, as well as the suspect, were in some sort of online YouTube channel beef where last year at least they've been commenting on things related to Vegas and I guess more specifically or relevant to this situation, their internal hatred or dislike for each other.
I want to thank Odoo for sponsoring this news package. Odoo is a story app.
You see the muzzle go off and we have 2 deceased individuals.
And he claimed self-defense, the accused, but as we just see his live stream, seems to show, things play out a different way. And it also shows this prior video of his that he may have actually been searching for Mr. Finley prior to this. How might prosecutors use that to challenge his version of events?
Yeah, so the online documented beef, but again, the defense attorney can say those are words going back and forth on each side. There was video, you're correct, that I watched that was about 24 hours, if that, prior to, where he states his intent that he's actively searching him out to see him in person for some sort of confrontation. In regards to him claiming self-defense, I'm not aware, I haven't been able to see any police reports just yet if he actually spoke to police or gave a statement. From a criminal defense standpoint, that would be a pretty foolish thing to do. You want to invoke your right to remain silent, speak to your attorney so you can keep all options open. But at the end of the day, from what we've seen so far, it seems very likely that's going to be his only avenue of defense, is to say that, hey, this was an ongoing beef. He was throwing words and threats my way. And when I saw him on the strip, it was commotion. Maybe argue that, he him or trying to pull out some sort of weapon on his own, although there is no evidence at this point that weapons were found on him or this other deceased, the female who happened to be in a relationship with that gentleman.
Yes, and we know that according to reports, their beef seems to stem back to some type of copyright issue and just other issues that they had because they were going back and forth on social media reportedly. Could the alleged copyright issue that they were fighting over play a role in motive, or does that just become background noise legally?
It really depends on the defense and or the prosecution strategy. I mean, depending on how serious or petty it is, on which side of the fence you're on, prosecutor or defense, that maybe...
Here's my thing, man. This shit is open and shut. Dude walked down on him. They have no weapon. He planned what he was going to do. He said what he was going to do. And he stood on what he said he was going to do. Old boy and his girl, R.I.P. to them, man. I feel so horrific, bad for their family and their loved ones. To lose your family like that, it is devastating. Homie was flipping. The instance you seen dude talking about he was going to catch a body and that he was going to get a teardrop. And that he was looking for you everywhere you were at. He was going to find you. Bro, when you see him and you laughing in the camera like it's a game, bro, you cannot take that as a game, bro. He broke one of the biggest rules that you can break, and he was slipping. And he's going to pay for that. Straight up. He did pay for that. In the worst way, he lost his life. And it's just sad what happened. It's heartbreaking to see him and his wife lose their life like that together. That's another thing that's so bad. But now they're saying the dude was a gang member and stuff like that. And, he premeditated. He said he was getting a teardrop. The police say he was throwing up gang signs in the video. I mean, bro. Shout out to Carol with the donation and the Cash App. Salute to you. Shout out to Laura Donges and the Cash App with the donation. Salute to you. Shout out to Rose Collier They cash out with a $25 donation. Salute to you. Salute to everybody support this channel, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all smash up.
Telling y'all, man, leave people, man. Let's hear some more. Let's hear some. Let's get deep. Let's get deep. Let's get deep. I want to get deep. We're going to get deep.
We want every side to come together to take down the hurt side. Man, they got to.
We go off the content.
Host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 TNT showroom.
Put out Finney's address. Finney had two people show up out there. Like let me tell you what another thing he did. And I'm not saying it was right for Finney to go back at him, but the dude put up an ad saying, I quit smoking and come get all these cigarettes from my house. And he put out Finney's address. Finney had two people show up. Hey, came for them cigarettes. Just shit like that. It just kept fueling it. They both kept fueling each other with different things they were doing. And it just got to that point. Finney was winning. He couldn't handle it at the end. You see what he did.
So Manny's YouTube channel, it ain't even up. Or y'all got it stashed down.
He took it. I think he took it down because he don't want people going back and seeing all the shit he was doing. Because it's
nah, that don't stop nothing. That nigga YouTube gonna
right.
get
At the end of the day, they gonna be able to get all that stuff. Archives. You know why they call it archives? Because
She probably keep it.
she gets all that shit in archives. I don't know how she does it. She must not have a life, but she records every live stream Manny has been doing, and she would take the pieces that they gonna talk about for that week. I'm giving y'all a lot of information. I'm sure archives would want to know, but it's eventually gonna come out. Like these two people are dead, so it's like I don't mind putting out this information because, like I said, I know Finney and I know the family. Yeah, Finney was flipping. Finney, the shit you was saying was correct. You know what I mean? But I still have compassion for the people that's left. I just don't. Coming from you with a big platform, that shit's just hurtful. And I'm not saying you shouldn't say the shit. I just wanted to say my piece. Like he ain't. I'm not a good speaker. I'm not at all. Just try to, just try to clear some shit up, man. It just seemed like it was going where Finney was bullying him and that was it. So the dude ain't gonna fight Finney. So he's gonna, he had to do what he had to do. It wasn't that way. It wasn't just that way. It was all of them, including me, was in that shit. We all had a hand in it. Manny easily could have walked away from that shit or got out of it if he wanted to. And that, it wasn't just Finney bullying him. It just wasn't, man. I don't know how else, like I asked you, Wack, what would you have done if you just seen this dude pepper spray your wife when he didn't have to? He emptied the whole can, 2 cans on it. When security was already there.
He wouldn't have been breathing. Nah, it wasn't here. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Dude didn't take nothing serious, bro.
No, I get that point. So, but like I say, everybody ain't built the same. Maybe he ain't built like that. Maybe he's fronting to be like that on social media. But maybe he ain't built like that. I ain't been with him long enough to see him get down with anybody or do anything. All I hear is what he says online and what we talk about. But like I said, I'm not his online friend. I've been friends with him for maybe 2 years or 3. Got to know him and got to know his family. And it wasn't just about him; it was his family. Because I don't have family out here, so I like to go hang out. He got the homie home. The mom's always there, the kids. I don't have none of that shit. It's just me and my wife. So I got real cool with the family. It's still wasn't just him. So, but anybody got any questions? Yeah, part of it, keeping it to the truth, but it ain't one-sided.
I got a family, so it was a family.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can imagine seeing that shit everywhere on video. What it's doing to his son, his daughters, the mom, the father. Just like I said, I've never seen a room like that ever, and I don't ever want to see it again. I wish I wouldn't have went over there that Monday. I just had to give them my condolences and just told them if they need anything, I'm here for them.
What you mean a room like what? Up at the house?
At the house, it was just somber, man. It was sad. I mean, it was supposed to be, but I just never walked in a situation like that, really. I've been to funerals and, but this was just, it was just bad. Everybody just crying, daughter can't, I mean, you can imagine if something like that happened. I would hope you guys can imagine if something like that would happen to any of y'all.
So, bro, let me ask you, you said that a bunch of people had started off with Manny, and then they kind of had split. What happened there?
He got, let me say he got real big, but in that community, not like nationwide. He didn't, it ain't like he had 1 million followers or subscribers. But in that little small community that was showing Vegas and stuff like that, he was the top dog. He was the top dog. And I think he just got the big head and he just started booting people out that that was helping him in the beginning, helping him get to that point, just doing shady shit. Just little shit. I don't know if you know about mods. You know, he had mods. He was getting rid of mods for no reason. Just because if they went on another platform, YouTube, if you got caught talking on there, he would get rid of you. He didn't like you going to see, visiting any other YouTube pages and shit like that, participating in any other live streams. It's a lot. I mean, I could sit here and talk for hours about the shit. It's a whole lot. He's not innocent.
The thing that I'm confused about is like you say that's you guys aren't that close. You know him. You tie with him, but you're speaking for that man.
With who? Finney? About Finney?
Yeah, from what I'm hearing.
No, you asked me a question.
That was me that asked you a question. I think he asked another question.
I'm not speaking for Finney. I'm speaking up for him.
Not too much either.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
we are friends. We ain't best of friends. I'm not saying he has a best friend that he's been friends with since high
Why
school.
don't you let them speak up?
Because he didn't want to. I actually asked Zelly, you should go talk to Wack.
So you felt
I can set it up for you. I wanted him to do that.
Copy. That's all, bro.
Hey,
Right.
were you a mod on many platforms?
No, I wasn't into that stuff.
Where was y'all fallout?
We fell out. My brother had passed away. And I just totally, because I used to be out in Vegas like twice a month. And I would hang out with Manny while I was out there. And sometimes, not the whole trip, but I would get on the stream one night if I'm out there.
Yo, this is a snowball effect. This is a crazy snowball.
Disappear for a minute.
Damn.
And
Everybody's into this.
going on another live stream in the chat. And I guess somebody seen me in there and sent him a screenshot. I gave him a super chat actually. And he took it as I'm with the competition, this and that. This is what I'm learning later. He had blocked me from his page and this and that. And I didn't know that until later, but somebody had told me that was a mod, said, yeah, he blocked you. So I was like, dude, what's up, man? Like, what'd I do to you? He was like, oh, somebody told me you was on another site talking about me. And I'm like, oh, my brother just passed away. The only page I was on was this. And I just didn't want to be on your shit because I didn't want to hear all the fake condolences and all that bullshit. I just kept it to myself. So anyway, we ended up meeting up. We talked. It was all bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, dude, really? You ain't... After I told him my brother had passed away, there was no condolences. There was nothing. It was just all about him. And that's when I kind of realized, okay, he kind of just using me for my money because I used to super chat him a lot and all this other shit. So that's all it was about. And then he started kicking a bunch of people out that just started getting pissed. And we just kind of slowly fell out. We wasn't like beefing and shit like that. But when I let one of the girls that he had kicked out, I let her start up basically a competing page with my website, with my YouTube page I wasn't using because it was COVID. My page was all about entertainment and concerts and shit. And, he took that as personal. Oh, now you're competing with me and blah, blah, blah. So that's where the whole tension, I wouldn't even say tension with me because I didn't really care, but he really guarded his YouTube page. He was living off of it. He just didn't handle it right. That's all.
And so you didn't care. You paid attention.
D-Ware, so just to be clear, other than the Mace altercation, was there another altercation where he got stabbed?
He got what?
He was stabbed?
No, not Manny. No.
Okay.
No, not Manny.
Not Manny got stabbed.
Not Manny. The other brother, that died. Was he stabbed?
Finney?
Finney didn't get stabbed. The only altercation was Manny walked up behind him and pushed him.
Oh, he pushed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he pushed him. Okay. So what was the mentality after that? Like, what was your mentality and his mentality on dealing with him after that?
My mentality, I was the next day when I had seen it. Like, dude, you might either make a move, stop playing this game, or do something. Like it was my thing was like either fight the mother, just stop. You know what I mean? Stop doing this because what you're doing is working as far as pissing them off and causing them to lose money and getting back at them, however you want to call it. It's work. It's work. You got the motherfucker on his knees. But now he's getting desperate enough to prove to people he got left or whatever that he ain't no punk. He ain't scared of Finney. He'll handle Finney. And now you done made it where he ain't got shit. It's like a motherfucker ain't got nothing to lose. That's the worst person to be beefing with. And, I always explain this to him and shit like that. And he ain't gonna fight you, so what's gonna happen? Personally, I don't know what the purpose of the push was. I think he just kind of let me do something to show my people. He's live streaming at this time. That's what he does. Finney's live streaming at the same time. So you can see it on the live stream. I just think at that time, and it's just me thinking of my opinion, that he was just trying to show his people he wasn't no punk and he wasn't afraid of Finney. That's what I was thinking. Before he did it, he said on his live stream something to that effect, like, I'm gonna go see what's going on down here with my fan. He made a comment that if you know, you know. And
you noticed it? Did you do anything to try to make it not that?
The only thing I did was talk to Finney. I was already done with Manny. Like, it was no talking to him. We had talked before. And it was just, I wish people just could know him. The dude is such a narcissist. It's crazy because let me just say this. You don't go from 1,000 people watching your live stream to damn near 100. That ain't just because of Finney. Finney started out with 50 people. He could crush Finney at any time or not let Finney even get going if he wanted to at that point. Because anytime Manny streamed, it sucked up that whole community. Don't stream while he's streaming. But he pissed off so many people that support him. Like so many. They left and they're mad with him. So now they go to the competition. They go over to Finney's channel. And Finney's channel was an open channel. He wasn't blocking nobody. You could say whatever you want to say. You could talk shit about him. He's not blocking you. In Manny's channel, if you said something he didn't like, he's blocking you. So that was like, when you guys don't know. So obviously you look at it as, let me let y'all go. I feel like I'm talking too much. Let me just pause in between.
No, I'm listening.
No, you good. We listening.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of feel like I'm ready.
Get your shit off. No.
Right. So where was I at? I forgot where was I leaving off at?
You were talking about the super chats.
You were saying Manny would block you if you said with Finney.
Yeah.
Say anything you want to say.
He was real controlling. He started getting real controlling with everything. Like didn't super chat him, or if you wasn't a member, he would say, if you didn't sign up to be a member, he would say, you're a member, you're not a supporter. He was real big on, if you didn't give him money, you basically. And it showed. And he would, one of the persons that really supported him was supposed to be his dog. Like, if I put together a video of all this shit, it would definitely it would tell a story of the decline of Manny, the rise of Finney, and the death of Finney, and why he, you know what I mean? It's just so much video that Archives has that just shows all the shit he has done to piss people off and make them go over to the enemy's page. His best friend, which he said on stream, they would die for each other if anybody went over to Finney's page and became friends with Finney and started bashing Manny. You have like about 20 people that were real close to Manny that was at his wedding that are subscribed to Finney and hanging out with Finney now. I mean, Finney did damage. That channel, that platform, and letting those people say their experiences, and all bad, of course, with Manny on an open forum, it killed him. It killed him off. know, it's like, so now you got the regular people that's like, damn, this person's saying this. And these were people that were really close to Manny. And they all left. Like every single one of them left. He might have one that stuck with him from start to finish. Maybe one.
Did you
and then
stick with him?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Said, did you stick with him? You noticed a couple people. You know, I know you try to push away, but
did I stick with Manny?
Yeah.
No, I was gone. I was gone before. I was gone before Finney started his channel.
So
I had my own channel. We had started my channel going. Then I just let this female have it because I wasn't really into this shit. I wasn't into walking around streaming and that bullshit. And I just kind of got it going and just let her take over because she lived in Vegas and people just really wanted to see Vegas at the time. So I let her take over.
So what were your intentions on bringing Finney in? Was he just making a little move, making a little wave, and you brought him in? Or?
right.
I never brought Finney in. I'm wondering
Or Manny.
No, he didn't bring Manny in. I'm trying to figure out where the connection of you and Finney came in. That's where I'm trying to.
The connection with me and Finney, I actually met him via Manny's live stream. So, like I said, he had everybody support him. So, we all went out there for Halloween. I didn't know Finney. Me and my wife, and Halloween is big in Las Vegas. So, we were all out there. And then on the Halloween night, we were all on his stream. It's fun. You know, the shit was fun with him. I ain't gonna lie. My wife said that was the funnest time she've ever had. I mean, she half naked in some outfit. You know, women, how they do on Halloween. Julie, Manny's wife, they racing. I mean, I got video of all this shit. It's like they racing a 40, seeing who's the fastest. They drunk. It's just doing crazy shit. So we all had fun. And Bubbly, Manny's wife, she was, you know, everybody was dancing in this one area. She danced. And so I got to, Finney was sitting off in the corner and I met him then. And, you know, Wack calls him. You call him Wack? You still in there?
No,
probably not. But anyway, I think he called him a goober or something.
Goofball, yeah.
Called him a
Goofy guy, like, yeah.
Something just by looking. And at that time, I didn't know him, and he was just kind of sitting over in the cut. And I was like, this goofy ass nigga sitting over here. You know, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't know him. We just gradually started running into each other. You know, I found out he lived in Phoenix. He was a Cardinals. He said he remembered me playing for the Cardinals. I guess he was still in high school maybe or something, but he remembered me, and I had invited him to some of the alumni events, and we would go to the games. He was into shit that I was into, like talking about football, and his channel was football.
So y'all
we became friends, but I'm saying we weren't.
They weren't besties.
We weren't besties. He had a bestie. I wasn't gonna overtake his bestie. We was friends. I consider we was friends. You know, because I feel like if something happened to me, he would try to look out for my wife or something. So I consider that as a friend. Like it wouldn't be like, oh, I don't know this nigga.
I gotta ask you, brother. So you're not cloud chasing?
Me? No, if I was, I would have just kept my own channel and kept that going. It's so much shit I could do, so much access I have. I would just keep running my channel. I wouldn't have gave the girl my channel, and she actually changed the name to Urban Nevada MV because it used to be called Urban AZ.
You didn't feel no way she did that? You feel no way about that?
I told her she should change it to her name because I didn't. On my page, it was all entertainment stuff like, you know, Cat Williams, a video of Cat Williams that blew up. When I don't know if y'all remember, it was, you know, Cat Williams used to do some wild shit. Me and Cat was friends at the time, and I had access, kind of like how Deion's son had access to videotape all the shit. I had access like that with Cat.
I'm following you. Right.
You and Cat fell out, man?
Hold on. I'm following.
he started doing crazy shit, and it was kind of put me in jeopardy. Like, we would be at after parties, or he would actually let me have the after parties when he went on tour. And it was just, man, you gonna get us shot at, dog. You ain't gotta fight everybody. And security wasn't the type to de-escalate. They just went what we said. And it's like, man, like,
I can get it. I get it. Like, hey, bro, we ain't finna trying to fight for you every time. Okay.
Yeah, it was just, it got too crazy. It's like, this ain't worth it for me, man. Like,
so after y'all, while y'all were like still locked in, and get back to the point. My fault, bro.
Right.
It didn't matter if you and homie fell out.
Where was I at? Where me and man?
Cat. Cat.
Oh yeah, cat. Oh, the web page, the YouTube. It was all about entertainment.
Yep.
You know, I was a concert before COVID. Yep. I'm glad it happened because I was doing it for 20 years straight right after football. So yeah. So she changed the page. I just told her don't get rid of the videos. But you could do whatever you need to do with the page because I wasn't into that shit. I tried.
In this beef, would you say if you had to choose sides, you chose Finney's side?
It wasn't choosing sides because I was already done with Manny. Like I said,
So you were a Finney is winning supporter?
I helped him, and I was the shit that Manny was doing. I didn't like Manny. You could say I hated him or whatever. I wanted to see him fail because he was doing shit to me. Hater. Because he thought I was what type of shit was
he doing to you?
He thought I was a puppet master. Like everything.
I think
he
you
thought
was the puppet master too. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, you good. Like, bro, you're intelligent. We're not taking that away from you. Come on, stand on some of that shit. Like, you intelligent, bro. Stand on some of that shit.
Hold on. I'm not going to stand on that because that's basically saying Finney didn't have a brain to do shit and these other people didn't.
See, but then you speak about it in a certain sense of how... All right, well, bro, because I'm listening to you and I'm understanding.
No, I had my input. I had my advice in different things. But okay, let's say this. In the beginning, on my YouTube page, the Urban AZ, when I left him, yes, I was the puppet master.
Okay, so there you go. Good look.
But not with Finney's page. Finney learned from me. You know what I was doing.
Finney learned from you. You thought Finney learned. Hold on. He thought Finney learned from him. So you got to put that into perspective as well, because unless Finney said that.
Hold on.
Okay.
So with that being said, you said that you kind of washed your hands from it like the last 3 months.
Not wash my hands from Finney. I would stop in on his page every now and then, maybe go on the panel and say a few things. But sometimes I said things like, man, y'all leave Julie alone out of this. You know, I would want everybody to hear it. Like, I didn't want to say that behind closed doors. I would want Julie to hear that. Like, y'all picking on Julie for no reason.
In your face,
I would say that shit. But you know what happened when I did that? Turned on me. But I didn't care.
Right.
But the chat turned on me. They don't like me. They really don't like me.
You gotta stand on your 10 now.
I'm just saying.
Like on the island in this situation? Is that what you're saying?
Say that again.
You're like on the island in this situation because you said the chat was fucking with you. Not Manny. Okay. All right.
I'm not, but I'm kind of defending Julie. They didn't. You could. That's what I didn't like about.
Finney.
There's other people coming in part of it too. Okay, I got you. I'm following you, bro.
This is why his people
Like a
didn't like.
coalition for.
Here's why. I was the voice that would come in there and keep it real. So I was like, damn, y'all blame Manny for everything. I would want to come in there and say that. I'm like, at least keep it real. Don't come in here and say shit just because you don't like him. Some of y'all coming in here, you just following everybody else. And I would ask them.
Type shit, I get that.
I would ask people, what did he do to you? Come up with shit. And then there's a girl who was tight with Manny. She came over and gave her spiel, and me and her got into it. Because I'm like, you made it seem like Manny raped you. I'm defending Manny because I like at least keep it real. They whole chat turned on me.
Wait, because she was trying to come for the good part and you tried to call her out for for the past little shit?
I had to call her out because she was bullshitting.
But she came right now, like at the point where you guys were speaking. She came and she was speaking positive about it.
No, she was banging on Manny. She was trying to tell us. She was the voice of reason. She was trying to tell us some shit. Yeah, Manny tried to cheat on Julie. He tried to rape me. You know, just all kind of shit. I wish they just said rape, but let's just say it was like.
Why'd you have to call her out though? What did she say for you?
Because it was kind of like, come on. It was.
I'm understanding. I'm following, bro.
It was kind of like, you was just with Manny a week ago talking shit about Finney. Now you over here talking shit about Manny, and your story ain't even straight. And Finney's right, back me up. She's like, yeah, you were just over there a couple weeks ago saying, but now because Manny pissed you off, you got some big story to tell, and it was all butchered up. It wasn't like the way she came in there. It's like Manny cheated on his wife, trying to get with me late night. And then when she told the story, I was like, wait a minute. There's no facts in here. There's just speculation.
So you call her out.
But that's
when they turned her. That's when they turned on you.
That's when the chat turned on me. Because you got to remember, everybody in there is kind of the.
Is somebody recording?
Doesn't like an echo.
Okay.
House. Got a house.
The purpose of the baby is to talk about saying too much.
You good? It's 100.
No, you're clearing this shit up. You're clearing this shit up.
Everybody came over there because they didn't like Manny, basically. And a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon also. Like, they really had no reason not to like him. He never did anything to them, but they just seen what he was doing to other people. So, hey, you know what I mean?
Were you not pushing things to Finney because you didn't like Manny?
When he started attacking my son and my wife,
Didn't get to what he did to you.
How did he get to that though? How did he get to
One mic, you guys, is gonna be open one mic for him. Let him answer one question at a time.
Let him start it.
So start with Big Baloo.
I'm supposedly the guy with all the money in the brains. That's what I am. That's what they think. Beware got money. Beware got brains. Beware got money to fund all these pages and super chat them and this and that. That's in this section. That's what they think. Okay, whatever. I don't know where y'all getting this from because I'm an ex-football player. I mean, I got money. You know what I mean? There's a lot of.
I got you.
There's a lot of that, bro. Yeah. You know, I got a little bit, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, so I was the guy. I thought that you were the guy. Somebody to blame. I think Manny and anybody that was against me really wanted somebody to blame. They didn't want to give Dick his credit for coming up with some stuff for this or that. So I just think I became that guy because I would get like texts and stuff. Like, damn, what the fuck is doing that? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, okay. So that was the first question for Baloo. Now, Kobe did ask the question, but is that the same question, Kobe, that you were?
He's getting into it.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he's going right. He's going right. Let him.
No, I just
I went along, copy, because we're letting you get your shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Make you feel
Yeah.
like,
Sure.
Ask the question that he asked.
We appreciate you.
Trust me, I'm not doing this because Manny killed two people. I'm being real about Manny. There's 500 people that come say the same thing. Like, Manny was not a good person. He was in the beginning. He changed. I think he let when he started making probably $2,000 a weekend or something. That got that changed. He felt the power. And Manny's backstory. He was a rapper at first, so he was, you know, a failed rapper. But he wanted that life. He wanted that celebrity life. He had it for a minute with his stream as far as in that community. He was a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So he was feeling himself.
you guys were talking about, I'm getting ahead of myself, but what was the question that I was on about me and Minnie?
What did Manny do to you?
So I can name a few things. So let's just go. Let me see what's the first thing he did. The first thing he did was when I started the Urban AZ channel, and we got some traction and we took some of his people, but we didn't do it like, we didn't talk about it. We didn't do it that way. We just did it with the content. I was, Sarah was live streaming and we would have a team. So it's hard for one person to beat a team. Live stream out in LA with a girl that was a part of the team. A guy named Rita was a part of the team. Anytime I would go on vacation or something, I would get content of the hotels, or just shit that people thought was cool. I would take them to a NFL game or one of my NFL PA meetings. Like Shannon Sharp showed up there. It's different shit. We had a variety of shit. So he didn't like that. Like, it was taking people away from him. And shit, that's what I wanted to do. Whatever. I didn't care, but I didn't do it clean. But he started, feeling it, and then he started talking shit. He went on one of his lives talking shit about my passed away brother, talking about he died from AIDS, just talking crazy. Like, what? Like, okay. So I started talking back on my page, my saying shit like, dude, like, you know, you ain't gonna meet up with me, this and that. And one time I seen him on the street, and I tried to, and he immediately ran. I'm not trying to be a violent person, especially not with nobody small, because they gonna pull out a weapon. I ain't with all that shit. I'm too old for that. So anyway, let's just keep the little shits going on for about 6 months. Just little shit back and forth. Nothing serious. Just little nitpick shit. Because other people started branching off and doing their own thing too. So he's getting into it with other streamers and different shit. So here's what kind of
just had to clean up first.
You guys just pay attention.
I know that's crossing the line, crossing the bro code, but hey, he started it. He crossed the line first. So yeah, we got some videos. We're gonna go live tonight. I just don't feel like getting up for it, even though I do most of the work. I don't go research and do these compilation videos and then I just play. So shout out to the people that put in the work. You do a hell of a job.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all heard him say it's the people that send him the videos and put them together, and then he just do the reaction to it and the back and forth to the videos. It's the subscribers, like I said. But let's keep going. Because in this next video, you're going to hear Finney say that Manny is a bisexual man. And that's what I'm saying. I believe it's more to the story than just this online beef thing. I think it got deeper. So let's get into it.
And being right next to him, I am way bigger than him, man. Like, I really don't know. Like, unless he was able to, like, it was his best chance. Like, even if he ramped up, like, say we was really fighting, we squared up. Like, even if he ramped up, like, he can't even, like, if he wanted to hit me in my jaw, like, it would be so hard for him to reach up there. Like, he's really a small dude, man. Like I get no props in. If we ever do get the lockup, like, if I do beat him up, I get no props. Like, the only, being a bisexual man trying to touch me there. What he said, man, because I feel so, I feel so.
Finney went so far as to snatching one of a video that Manny's wife did talking about Finney and his wife. But he takes the video and he makes it AI voice and put on her face as if these are the words that she was saying about Manny and not wanting to be with him and him abusing her and all these things. Like, they were taking it to the limits. So let's jump into it.
When they have towards hate towards Manny, they have hate towards me too. Why? Because I'm his wife.
No.
Right? So that's why.
No, baby girl. I gave you plenty of outs. You sent me that video. I thought you had came over. Now look at you. I think you got on the same outfit. Let me see. Let's go to the video.
Hi, Poppy Finney. I want to say thank you for giving me the attention Manny doesn't give me. Shout out to Sin City Finney. Manny has beat me in the past and won't get a job. I don't know what to do. My chin is also coming back. I dropped 10 grand on it for nothing. My friend Vaho wants to sleep with Manny. Again. And Cliff is creeping me out with his binder full of pictures of us. I've had enough and want to come to you, Finney. If you'll have me. I need a real man.
Alright, so maybe not the same outfit, or maybe she did some customs on the shoulders. Shout out to the shoulders. Shout out to Yuli for having the shoulders out. Yuli, you made this into, you took Stinky Draws as had his back, what you, that's what a true Hyman does. We gave you plenty of opportunities, and then my bombshell come on here, which I'm finna try to entice her in, and you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to so much code. My bombshell. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. All laugh and joke. Mental illness is real. We can clearly see this guy is mental ill. Think about it. On y'all. If he gives us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything. don't got no. I can do it in my heart. I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT.
Wrong. I'm out here searching for my through everything there is. One of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. Fucking dying to see him. What we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking be there. My city, you think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus. That's right. Side. We don't feel shares enemies. This is our corner, isn't it? Hey, C-Rod, so deep. We're gonna fucking make a example off that fool watch. He thinks it's a joke. He thinks it's a game. You're gonna feel that shit, homie. Oh yeah, green light on that ass. That's a family should come together. City Family Soldiers and stand up, keep these people out. I expect one of you that's hearing me right now. Same with the City Familia. Green light. Fucking light, homies. I said a red light, Benny. Not for Arizona. Mike, I check them. Send me the picture. I want to see that shit. I gotta do it. Teach you my fucking lesson, homies. Make sure you've been pulling up to West Place. Remember, not West Place. And it says you don't even got a car, just pull up. Just pull up. Pull it up. Share it with all your Arizona peeps. Rudy, if you want to drop the link on Google Maps or something, two-story house, so you don't hear any answer from the windows or anything knocking on the windows or nothing, you can always throw a little bit of rocks on the second floor window and be like, hey, yo, Robbie, wake up, babe. The later the better. There's people that have contacted him that we don't even know. They're ready to give. And you know how important this is to us, guys. You gotta move on there and pack. Don't let them say fuck to the city family. Hey, take care of your family. What you gonna do about it? Tell your cousins, your friends, your family, everybody. Knocking on those windows. Oh, Dark Don't take his bicycle, Tony. Oh, Tony, how you doing, brother? Tony. No, if you see him, take care of him out there, Tony. I'm talking about. I wanna see that fool sit on the plate. He's a real one, guys. You gotta go. Remember, guys, pull up. So I don't want them to know where I live. Hey, man, you know where I live. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in there and knock in your fucking house, motherfucker. Watch. Every Tuesday between 7 and 10 p.m., you send me a picture at this location. You might get more than just a shirt. Friends share enemies. Remember that saying, guys. Real friends share enemies. Remember that. But as long as you take a picture, it can't be on the car. It has to be off the car standing in that property. You get a free shirt. That right there. Again, screenshot it, share it. The free Cincinnati Family merch. You know we're coming in with awesome support, guys. Soldiers, your surgical talk. And they don't answer on the side window. My boy usually is a big sleeper. Especially if you see movement or lights in there. You know he's in there? Remember, you guys gonna get a tank top or something. When we get you a tank top? Ass. First we're gonna beat your ass. And then once you're beat up, I'm gonna turn you over and I'm gonna pull your pants down and I'm gonna fuck you. Or you can ask for his wife T too. Call her T. It's looking like a great thing. Alright, look at the picture, look at her face. Happening, battery charge. that the charges that had filed against Chris, but at the moment it was an unknown female. We already now know who it is. That's the name. Let them know she's a wanted felon for assault, battery. You know what? I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna say it because I don't want to be bitch. Give me the information. You just want to give me her real name, her job, everything. Give me her address. Give me everything. I'm trying to help him stop his bad habit. You know what I mean? Come ready. Yeah, share that link. Keep dropping that link. Just got murdered like that, you know? You know? And that's why when you die, ain't nobody gonna care about it. That habit, you know what I mean? Come ready. Yeah, share that link. Keep dropping that link. Two rappers got murdered like that, you know? You think you're just talking, you know? And that's why when you die, ain't nobody gonna care about it.
I just think they should have took things a little bit more serious. This video you guys watching right now is the actual video of him unaliving them. It's a longer version of it, but this is what I have and what I was shown. Yeah, this guy around trying to recruit people to do these things to his wife. Their daughter is like really freaking hurt, guys. Like this situation, I don't think nobody could prepare themselves for. I don't even know if Philly and Bubbly realized how deep this was. Go. Yeah, so this is very deep. It's deeper than what people may think it is. I think more things are going to come out as the days go by. But from what I see, there was a lot of antagonizing going on. There was a lot of deep underlying secrets coming out that people didn't want to come out. And this is the result of it. But y'all gotta let them subscribers be just that, subscribers. You can't be saying you have a platform and you running your platform, but the subscribers running you. That's just not how it's gonna work, especially not over here. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I need y'all to start getting memberships. I'm about to start doing member lives only. At a point, so I gotta give my members.
actually pretty long, and it has some fucking text and the words bubbly right over them. That is actually Finny the Legend's wife, who obviously goes by the name of Bubbly. And she just so happens to be standing right in front of Sin City Manny, who is the guy with the crazy clown makeup all over his face. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I find it extremely ironic that somebody who used to watch Sin City Manny and stopped watching him for whatever reason just so happens to end up right in front of him with a camera right after they started live streaming themselves. I can't confirm that this is true, but it kind of feels like they did this on purpose. And after Finny's wife would get a little bit too close to Manny, he would actually smack her phone out of the way. This would cause her to step closer to Manny, and after he would smack her phone away one more time, she would actually swing on him with it, hitting him right in the face. That's when it would start to get into a scuffle. You can't really tell exactly what's going on. That's when Finny would actually step into the altercation. You can see him very clear as day, the tall guy in the white shirt. That's when what I'm assuming is Manny's bodyguard would also step into the altercation. Right after that happened, Julia, who I think is Manny's wife, would actually push Finny's wife in the back, as well as it looks like she throws water on her. And that would cause Finny's wife to turn around and start attacking Julia. First throwing water on her, then she would just start attacking her. Julia would attack back by beating her with a stick. And this would cause Manny to pull out his pepper spray and start spraying everybody in his vicinity. It looks like even people that weren't involved in the fight got hit with the pepper spray. And this is where the video of that altercation would end. And little did Finny know at the time, this altercation would turn into a year-long dispute that would end with him losing his life. After that confrontation, Finny the Legend and his wife would actually go back to their hotel room, and they would live stream themselves talking about what just happened.
I'm not sure what you watched, but then when the witch tried to swing her stick or staff or whatever and tried to hit me. So I understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand. I can say whatever I want to. This is America. We have freedom of speech. So I can say what I want to say in your face. When you put your hands on me or when you spray.
You know what? That's when she got messed up from. Not everybody you could say to in their face. You can't tell some shit to you can't say some shit to anything to anybody's face. Ain't no way. People ain't gonna take that lightly. So you just no. That's when you're wrong. She wrong for that. Maybe I'm wrong now.
Something on me, that's it, and I can say whatever I want to. This is America. We have freedom of speech. So I can say what I want to say in your face. But when you put your hands on me or when you spray something on me, that's when we have a problem. So what you're saying is fine. I don't have any problem with what you're saying, and you absolutely have a right to feel the way that you feel and to believe what you believe. I don't have any problem with that. But I certainly think that when you put your hands on me, that's where I have a problem, and that's where I draw the line. And then when you spray something on me, then that's where I draw the line. In addition, my other problem is you're out here videoing people, and you're not asking people if they are allowing you to video them. So when somebody videos you, then you're upset about the situation?
You can tell by the way they're talking about the situation, they definitely don't think they were in the wrong whatsoever. Even though, in my opinion, they're the reason this happened in the first place. I just don't know why Finny's wife was standing so fucking close to Manny. And since a large majority of the people that were in this community of watching these Las Vegas live streams didn't like Manny very much, this whole situation would cause Finny and his wife to get a wave of new people on their channel, which would kind of reiterate the fact in their mind that getting in confrontations with this Manny guy was a positive because they were getting so many positive comments and so many new subscribers. So that's when Finny the Legend basically decided to make his entire channel revolved around talking shit about Sin City Manny. And it had gotten pretty bad to the point where almost every single live stream the Legend channel is talking about Sin City Manny in some type of way. And a lot of these live streams are 3, 4, 5+ hour long, where he's just going in on Manny and his wife. Now, I do want to give the benefit of the doubt here. It is very likely that Sin City Manny was doing the same exact thing on his channel, but I'm not able to see any of that because after Manny was arrested for what happened, somebody would actually delete the entire channel. So I'm not entirely sure what was going on over there, but we are able to see Finny the Legend was uploading. So it gives us a pretty good idea that they were just going at it for a year straight. Apparently, they were also false copyright striking each other's channels, basically trying to get each other deleted off the platform.
That's why I want to put it on y'all too. Another strike and I got 3. Y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. I don't think I can take his channel from him, man.
Vinny would also say this about Manny.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke. But mental illness is real. You can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. He's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Bob, you know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike?
Obviously, he was fully aware just how unhinged Manny actually was. But despite that, Vinny would continue to antagonize him on his YouTube channel, and he would continue to come out to Las Vegas to live stream, despite the fact that from what I can tell, Vinny didn't actually live in Las Vegas. He lived in Arizona. He just enjoyed visiting there and doing his live streams there fairly often. There was at least one interaction that we know of between Vinny and Manny after the pepper spray incident and before the shooting, when Manny would actually go up behind Vinny and touch his butt before walking away. Now, I have absolutely no idea why Manny would do this, but like Vinny said in that clip I showed you, very obviously not all there. But I think it's very likely that this situation right here gave Finny the confidence that Manny wasn't actually gonna do anything to him, and he was all talk. And somehow this beef evolved from butt touching to Manny just flat out saying on live stream, he's gonna fucking shoot Finny next time he sees him.
Let me catch you on the red light, Finny.
Now, I don't know about you boys, but if somebody is wearing insane clown posse style makeup and he says he's gonna shoot me, I'm probably gonna be inclined to believe him, as no sane person would leave the house looking like that on a regular basis. Finny would not take these threats seriously, and he would continue to live stream himself visiting Vegas and talking shit about Manny.
Like, who leaves the house looking like that? Like, what about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a guy, he put the hat on with the fake cholo outfit. Like, what about that? Like, what do you think he said? Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal? I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a cholo? What's his goal? You get to the ass, it curves inward. Like, the ass is supposed to curve out with hers curve. She got an end booty. She got a front booty and she got an end booty. That's an end booty right there.
I guess eventually Manny hit his boiling point, or he went through a manic episode. I'm not entirely sure why he decided today was the day, but at some point a few days ago, Manny would get word that Finny was actually back in Las Vegas, and he would go around looking for him all day.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. Fucking dying to see him. What we doing, field bar tonight? How we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking believe it. Come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus.
And honestly,
honestly, in this clip, to me, it does sound like Sin City Manny was going through some sort of manic episode, as it truly sounds like he 100% believes he's the main character of his own anime, which is always a recipe for disaster. And I actually remember seeing this clip on Twitter before the actual shooting happened, and I didn't even think twice about it. I just pushed it to the wayside, thinking it was gonna be a nothing burger in the end. It's likely that most people that saw that clip thought the same exact thing as me, but little did we all know, the person that we were looking at on our screen was genuinely fucking insane. Now, obviously, I can't show you the clip of the actual shooting, although if you would like to see it, it's probably really easy to find on Twitter, but I can show you what happened leading up to it.
Thanks, Donut. So as you can see, Finny is just standing there on the strip when Manny walks by. After Manny walks by and goes out of frame, he would actually hop right back into frame all of a sudden. And that's when you hear Finny say, "What's up, cuz?" And then right after that, Manny would pull the gun out and shoot multiple times, ending the life of, again, not only Finny, but his wife as well. And right after the shooting, Manny would actually go on the run. And he would be on the run for at least a couple of hours. But eventually they would find him, and he would actually claim self-defense. Ruiz is facing 2 counts of and was ordered to be held Tuesday without bail by a Las Vegas court. His arrest report says he allegedly told the cops that Finley's wife, Tanisha Finley, who was also fatally shot, had approached Ruiz outside a Las Vegas strip and was dancing in his face. Ruiz alleged that Finley reached for something in his waistband and asked him, "What's up, cuz?" in an aggressive manner, which spooked Ruiz into shooting in self-defense. Now, obviously, he's not gonna win with this defense in court. There's so many clips of him threatening to shoot Finny way before he actually did it that there's no way he can actually claim self-defense. But it is very obvious by all the clips that we saw during this video that his brain is not firing on all of the same cylinders as the rest of us. So I'm not really surprised that he thinks he can win with this defense. But this entire story is absolutely insane. We really live in a world where people are genuinely struggling with their mental health, and you have absolutely no idea what someone is capable of doing to you over some stupid internet beef. It is very obvious to me that Finny did not believe Manny was actually going to hurt him, and because of that, Finny is no longer here. Now, obviously, it was Manny's choice to do what he did, and you can't really blame it on Finny, but he absolutely had a part in it. Not only continuing to antagonize him when really it wasn't necessary, but also by not taking the threat serious from someone who he admitted had a mental health problem. If you're going to take anything out of this video, whatever you do, if somebody threatens you, especially threatens to take your life, take those threats seriously. It doesn't make you a bitch to avoid somebody who is threatening to end your life. That makes you smart. As we truly live in a world today where no matter the age, no matter the gender, no matter anything, you don't know what somebody is capable of doing, and there's a lot of people probably around you that you see every single day that are more than capable of ending your life. As crazy as that might sound, it is absolutely the truth. But with all that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it and comment down in the comment section. Both those things help the video out a ton. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my YouTube members. You guys are the absolute GOAT. Take those threats seriously. Choice to do what he did, and you can't really blame it on Finny, but he absolutely had a part in it. Not continuing to antagonize him when really it wasn't necessary, but also by not taking the threat serious from someone who he admitted had a mental health problem. If you're going to take anything out of this video, whatever you do, if somebody threatens you, especially threatens to take your life, take those threats seriously. It doesn't make you a bitch to avoid somebody who is threatening to end your life. That makes you smart. As we truly live in a world today where no matter the age, no matter the gender, no matter anything, you don't know what somebody is capable of doing, and there's a lot of people probably around you that you see every single day that are more than capable of ending your life. As crazy to avoid somebody who is threatened, whatever you do, if somebody threatens you, especially threatens to take your life, take those threats seriously.
It doesn't make you a bitch to avoid somebody who is threatening to end your life. That makes you smart. As we truly live in a world today where no matter the age, no matter the gender, no matter anything, you don't know what somebody is capable of doing. And there's a lot of people probably around you that you see every single day that are more than capable of ending your life. As crazy as that might sound, it is absolutely the truth. With all that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it.
And on that note, he spoke the truth of what he said. No matter what gender, whatever you are, anybody should get it. Mm, mm. That's what I always tell people, man. Be careful. Mm, mm. That goes for Chat Lives Matter too. Mm, mm, mm. Cereal so good. I'm just saying, people, man. Shit is weird out here. Shit is weird. It's weird all around. You know, it's weird all around. Some people think it's a game out here. People think shit is a game out here. Why do people think it's a game out here in this world? It's not a game out here. It's not. We living in a world where people are sensitive to words. Mm. And this goes for keeping it plain, for AAFs, Smoke, whoever, Rev G too. You heard what my man said, you know, the instigators, the subscribers, and all that extra stuff. When other, it's just, hey, you had a hand in it, mm, you had a problem. I don't know. It's just, shit is real out here. Mm. See what my man was saying. Mm. So hey man, I don't like doing all that dumb shit. All that extra dumb shit gets too weird. You know, it gets too weird. it's all fun and games, right? On this YouTube platform, it's all fun and games until somebody loses their life. It's all fun and games until somebody else lose their life. Over dumb shit.
Tucker High School, that was kind of the news. And the students were upset and their parents lined up to really go in on her.
Nah, but you know what's the hardest thing? The craziest and the hardest thing for people to do?
Follow you and drag you down the street. That's what I do to niggas like you. You already know. I sent you the fucking news articles and you posted them online. You know what we do over here. You know how it go. You fly. You a crab, nigga. Ain't nobody bring your ass dope fiend home. You online talking about you a 45-year-old motherfucking blood who never been shot, stabbed, or karate chopped. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even protect that trash you got out of the Waffle House, nigga. You got some trash out of the Waffle House and you came on here projecting at that bitch or some shit. These black women, nigga, you must be crazy. That motherfucking mental illness comes from your physical illness. You have a terminal illness that fucks with your mentality, nigga. That's why I know you have crazy. You wake up and go to sleep thinking about you because I know you're going to die before me. Because if you, y'all, not yet. I'm 57 and I will beat shit down you, your mother, and your father, nigga. One at a time, nigga. All together. You are straight. I am. It's in my jacket, nigga. Murder in the first degree. It's in my jacket. Public information. Public information. Yeah, that's me, nigga. Y'all, you know it. You know it. That's real shit, nigga. In my time for it. Came home and got real shit going on, nigga. I don't fix up old food trucks, pussy. I'm not on disability, bitch. I know you, I'm in the field for real, nigga. You got my address, you had it for so long, nigga. Your Google map, my goddamn house. That's how you knew I had that red Cadillac in front of my door, bitch. What can I say? What kind of car you drive? You already know, pussy. I already know. Did you put Smoke Gang on the back of your bitch ass, nigga? Did you do it yet, nigga? Did you tattoo Smoke Gang on the bitch ass like you said you was, nigga? Did you do it yet, nigga? You goofy ass. More or less fucks. Stay with me, especially to me. Even featuring opinions, we don't even care what you think. I'm trying to peel off another fuck so I can care less about the person thing. Another thing I felt like I wanted to stop doing was taking everything personal. I'll be like, you know what? That person ain't mean to offend me. He was just an asshole. You don't know no better. I gotta stop taking shit personal. Another thing that I wanted to do for the new year and for fucking ever, stop expecting people to deal with me the way I and for fucking ever. Like just for fucking ever, right? One thing is to give more or less fucks. More or less fucks on what people say or think, especially when it comes to me. We ain't even featuring opinions. We don't even care what you think. Every day I'm trying to peel off another fuck so I can care less about the person thing. Another thing I felt like I
I wanted to stop doing was taking everything personal. I'll be like, you know what? That person ain't mean to offend me. He was just an asshole. He don't know no better. I gotta stop taking shit personal. Another thing that I wanted to do for the new year and for fucking ever is to stop expecting people to deal with me the way I deal with them. It's okay. If I fuck with you on a certain level and you don't reciprocate that back, those is your demons, not mine.
I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some gravy to be had. you know, I always seem to get primo parking. But you don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets tip-top service with 24/7 fast, friendly claims.